If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen, available exclusively on odds.com. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to talk about this bowl game. Our first bowl game of the year is on Monday, December 21st at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, North Texas, 4-5 on the season, versus App State, 8-3 on the season. We're in Brooks Stadium, Conway, South Carolina, 53 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, just 2-mile-per-hour winds. It is a very nice day, I should say, Monday in this App State, North Texas spot. We have App State coming in after a 8-point win at Georgia Southern. We cashed on Georgia Southern in that game. They beat them 34-26. That came on the heels of their loss at home versus the Raging Cajuns 24-21 when they were clearly the second best team on the field. That was a game where Louisiana Lafayette had serious issues with their long snapper and were put in terrible field position throughout the game and still won 24-21. App State, points per game, 31.8. Zach Thomas has not looked very good this year. 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. It's their defense that's kept them 8-3. They allow 19.3 points per game. They allow just 313.5 yards per game and only 169.8 through the air. North Texas coming off a 45-43 win at UTEP. That came on the heels of back-to-back losses at UTSA 49-17 and at home versus Louisiana Tech 42-31. They score 35.1 points per game and put up 515 yards. It's that they allow 41.3 points and they allow 509.4 yards per game. Interesting game. Can App State slow down North Texas, and can their offense step up against a weak North Texas defense? Why don't we start with the big ragu, the Myrtle Beach Bowl, App State, North Texas. Do you have a feel on this spot, Ragu?
I'll be honest, not 100%, not about 20%. I barely looked at this game. But I know this. I know that App State's kind of had an up-and-down season, a big disappointment because they're used to playing in the Sun Belt Championship game this year, but Coastal Carolina kind of flipped spots with them this year. And it's a shame that Coastal's not playing today either. But anyways, I would probably – my initial look with this would be like towards the over. I think this is going to be more of a shootout type of game just because of the year that App State's had. And they have some inconsistent play at quarterback, with Zach Thomas. But they're still App State, and they're playing close to home. So I would look for more of a total, more towards a total on the over. So if you're asking me what my play is going to be for the contest, I'll take the over in this game.
We're going to take the over for Big Ragu, and I will be doing some line shopping here in North Texas, App State. That is all over the map right now. I will have to look at the licensed books and see what I can get them, but there are 65.5. There are 63.5. I will find Big Ragu the best over spot. App State, 20.5 or 19.5 point favorites, and I honestly just don't think they're that good of a football team. Let's go to John Ryan. Is there any value on North Texas and their weak defense here to keep it within 20 points?
I'm actually on Appalachian State in this game. I'm probably going to go to the window late tomorrow, Jimmy, or Monday morning. Simple reason of COVID news. We just got to pay attention to that. We have 2 vaccines now approved by FDA. It doesn't mean it's gone. So App State has lost 6 of the last 7 against the number. So that's a market decline, similar to what you see in the stock market. It starts, profit taking hits, and then it gets to a point where it's trying to find a bottom. And I think the market has grossly repriced Appalachian State in this situation. And my power ratings say 27. We're backed by a system that is playing against underdogs of 10.5 to 20.5 points, with a poor first half defense allowing 16 or more points per game, and are coming off 2 consecutive games where 70 or more points were scored. That has hit 69% since 1990, and that's a big reason why I'm on Appalachian State.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't think they're that good of a football team. But then North Texas defense is so weak. Let's hear what DJ Big Boss has to say. First bowl game of the year, the Myrtle Beach Bowl, Big Boss, North Texas, App State.
First, I'd like to say that these bowl games are a trap, and in this game, this might be a classic trap right here. I don't like this coach for App State. You know, he did take over as an interim, and he's coming here with his full season, and he's just missing pieces. He just can't rally the troops like they have there before. I see App State on a decline right here. And, you know, out of conference competition and stuff like that, App State would have the biggest advantage if they were at home. I'd be all over App State. But, you know, playing at a neutral site, bowl game, atmosphere, all that kind of stuff. I don't know about laying a 19 with a team like App State that just, you know, they temperature is hot and cold sometimes. So we don't know what App State team's going to show up. But this North Texas team, they don't have nothing to lose in this spot. They going on vacation, having a good time, and hoping to win. So I'll give me the 19 points.
You know, I can understand John's breakdown, but I do not think they're a very good football team. And I'm going to take North Texas to stay within. And, you know, they'll keep fighting late. They have offense. And from what I've seen from App State's offense, it's just underwhelming. So I'm going to be with Big Boss on North Texas.